Hello, welcome back to my channel Elkenaga, the voice out. Ajibi moi eita aru komola hi ase. Moi aju komola thaka do hole do. Idu epizo father of the nation naga laga. Tai ki naga London jaise aru tai ki nimide idu foreign de jaise. Itu laga moi eita komola hi ase. Bishi din moi bi itu na jani gine ahise. Tai ki nimide foreign de jaise. Tai ki nimide London jaise. Inaga na jani ne thaka. Moi itiak pai gine moi komola hi ase. Bishi dim itu laga bisari gine takise. Kitab 3 4 tate bisari se hole bi itu kam pa nai. Itu bra moi itu Google search kori gine bisara tamde moi itu pai gine itia moi komola hi ase. Naga manu bishi manu bi tai ki nimite polaise itu na jane. Itu na jani gine tai itu bui khai gine polai jaise. Naga manu ge chari gine tai nijor life save koribole jaise. Itu babi gine itu propaganda itu laga bisi jaigine ase magan itu bi honi pai ase hole bi yetebra jani loa tai itu laga na hoy laga moi itia eta kobole moi ahi ase moi itia kobola thaka do hole do moi itia stream da dekhai dibo itu the economic times wine itu newspaper eta tate ola laga ase itu do hole do 2015 August 30 de ola laga ase aru itu to hole to itu Miss Adino ke itu physios laga bacha tage interview korea laga aita ase itu to hole to itu Miss Adino bara likhia laga na hoy hole bi itu Shantanu Nadan Sharma tai bara likhi dia laga aita ase mon magan yete bara janise aru tai yete heading to hole to we have never seen peace and a normal life. Adino Pizo, doctor of the father of the Nagas. Tai hina ko gina ase. Amikan ay barbi to peace. Ro manu nishina normal life ay barbi panay. Na laga tai ina ko laga magan iye tabara paise. Ro tai ke interview ho laga. Itia kobo. Tai laga interview bishi lamba ase. Holobi mo opor kan do skip kori gine niche phele. Tai laga baba laga history tai kinaga itu foreign debt jaise aru kinaga jaise itu laga moi olop kobo ogina moi itia ahi ase itia moi stream da dekhai ase apuni kan sabi. Now let's talk about your father as a Pizzo who went underground and then began controlling the Naga movement from London. How would you describe your father? Inaga question take hudise interview kore tamde itia mogan itu apuni laga baba as a Pizzo tai kinaga underground tate jaise aru tai London da thaki na kinaga naga movement itu control kurina thakise apuni itu kobo paribo ho laga tai ke question korise aru itu Miss Adino itia NNC President tai para reply dia do tai ge naga question kore tamde tai reply dia do naga dise my father loved the Naga nation from his heart and he sacrificed everything for it. He was not seeking a name for himself. Once the British left, he started mobilizing the Naga people in every village. He gave speeches in one village after another, making people aware of the need to form our own democratic government. Tai Naga reply dise. Ami laga baba do Naga nation itu tai laga mon bara morong korea laga ita ase. Aru tai to Naga nimite sacrifice kuri gine aha laga mano ekta ase ina koise aru tai to tai nimite nijor nimite tai bisare laga na hoy hole bi nation nimite tai ja laga ekta ase ina koise aru British manu ja pichite tai Naga manu kange busti manu kange tai convince kuri gine mogame eta democratic country nation hobo lage hogine tai village to village te kotha korine speech korine ja laga hinaga koise yetabra ta hinaga reply dise aru nichite as someone in your 20s did you also join your father's underground movement in 1950s hinaga tage question kurise kumba manu awani 20 years thakatam de apun la baba laga underground itu movement to 1950s te join hoise hinaga ta manugan ko ase hinaga tage question kurise itu tante tai reply dia laga hinaga dise as a doctor and as a Naga, I used to assist him in every possible way. My father was then hiding in caves and jungles. Piso went underground in 1955. I was with him all the time. I remember I used to cook food for him in the caves. As the Indian government and army were constantly searching for my father, we could not hide in the villages. We have to take refuge in the caves in thick jungles. Tai inaga reply dishe. Moi tai laga bacha ase. Itibat moi tai ge pariatta tai ge modok korina ahise. Aru ami laga baba do itu cave te pothor laga gor itu kobo hola makan. Tate he tai jungle te itu tai lokai gine thakise. Itu tamte moi tai laga bat sat khan pakai gine tai logote moi birai thakise. Kila mane Indian government aru Indian army to tai ke bisari gine nachare hoise. Tai bosti de bohibola napara hoise. Itu jungle pitor de itu pothor laga khor de mogan itu lokai na thakise inaga koise. Aru niche de what triggered Piso's decision to leave Nagaland, and how did he manage to reach Britain without a passport? Naka tai ke question hodise. Tai kinaga itu Nagaland itu charibo hogine tai decision lobo parise. Aru tai kinaga itu British te thakine London te thakine sorry tai kinaga itu passport na logine itu Britain UK te punchise hoina tai ke question hodise. Aru tai inaga answer dia do. When the Indian army moved into Nagaland, there was a lot of destruction in the villages. The Naga leaders held a meeting where it was decided that Piso had to flee Nagaland and take up the Naga cause from a foreign nation so that the world could intervene and come to our rescue. He did not run away from the trouble. He was instead sent out. He left Nagaland in the December of 1956 and went first to East Pakistan, now Bangladesh. Tai inaga reply dishe. Itu Indian army kan Nagaland te bishe mano ahatam de aro ahigine naga mano kange bosti kan itu kan sot biya korise. Itu tamde naga leaders kan to meeting logine moi laga baba tai ki bahar te jabo lagibo tai lokabo lagibo hogine ta kan decision lo laga aita ase aro tai nijor bara tai decision logine tai ja laga na hoy holebi naga leaders kan to meeting logine tai foreign de jagine tate naga mano nimite kobo lage hogine tai itu answer dishe tai hole to itu 1956 te tai itu Nagaland chharigine tai polaise aro itu tai fresh jado itu East Pakistan itu ajigale to Bangladesh na hoi jaise tai yede kile itu pola ase hole itu tamte Indian government to Indian army bishi Nagaland te pathaine Nagaland itu independence mania itu rakhai di bole Nagamano leaders kange mora dia aro torture kura ina suru hotamte tai jalaga ita ase. He was detained in East Pakistan for 4 years. Taige Pakistan bara Charles nishina taige bohi bole dise taige rokhai dise. The East Pakistani government then arranged an EL Salvadoran passport for him. First he reached Geneva. His intention was to go straight to the United Nations in the US, but he did not get a visa. Tai inaga koise. Tai East Pakistan government logote thagatamde tai khambi itu taige eta passport arrange kori dise. Aro tai itu passport lagine itu Geneva, Switzerland tate Geneva tate punchise. Aro tai laga intention do hole to tai laga aim do hole to tai direct itu USA United Nation tate punchibo hone target thagise. Holebi tai visa na thagabra tate jabola na para holaga mogan yete bi paise tai inaga koise. Aro niche de he was held up in Geneva and the passport was taken away. At that point, British activists Michael Scott arranged his trip to Britain. When my father landed in Britain, he did not carry any passport. Inaga hoina Geneva de thagatamde idu tai Britain te jabo nimite he eta British activist hinabi koi komba tu missionary idu bi koi Michael Scott tai bara tai laga kiki khan to arrange kurigine tai idu Britain tai idu UK te punchibo parise aru moi laga baba to idu British te Britain te aha tamde tai passport eko anya nai ina koise. He was detained at Heathrow airport. Then he famously said, "When you came to my land, Nagaland, you did not carry any passport. Why can't I visit your land without a passport?" Fizzle reached London on June 12, 1960. He was eventually given British citizenship. Tai inaga taige rokha tamde Heathrow airport para taige rokhai dise. Itubra tai takhan logode reply dia laga takhan logode koi dia laga inaga koi dise. Poila apuni kan itu moi laga Nagaland te aha tamde apuni kan itu passport logina aha nai. Aru moi kekile itu passport na logine na lolebi an na logina aha to apuni kan to kile moi ke rokhai ase. Aru moi itu passport na logine apuni kan la country jabala na paribo inaga ko laga ita ase. Kila mane tai ite to poila British kano Nagaland aha tamde passport logina aha nai. Itu ra put itu as a piece of tai itu kwai ase. Aji to tai itu passport logina aha nai. Itu ra poila apuni kami passport logina aha nai. Aru moi aji logina na aha to aban kile mugia rokha ase. Itu hisab para tai itu kwai ase. Aru tai inaga hoine ko bichide tai itu London jabo parise. Tai itu 12 June 1960 itu dimde tai itu London punchibo parise. Aru niche, but how did you land up in Britain? Aru taike itu Adino ke aru question kura. Apuni kinaga itu Britain itu punchibo parise. Inaga taike question kurise. Tai na, but how did you land up in Britain? Inaga taike question aru kurise. I was imprisoned till 1958. As soon as I and other members of the family were released, we were deported to Ceylon. During the 1962 Chinese aggression, Assam was literally abandoned. The then Indian Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru thought Assam was lost. Bimala Prasad Choliha was the Chief Minister of Assam at that time. Tai naga reply eta dise. Moi 1958 tak muge jail kuri dise. Aru mokan family kan itu ola logo mokan itu Shillong de jaise. Itu tamde 1962 Chinese kan India attack kore tamde ase. Aru itu tamde Assam la halat bishi bia hoina thaka. Itu tamde ase. Aru itu Indian Prime Minister Nehru do itu Assam ke na sagina ja laga eta ase. Inaga tai question I do answer dise. Itu tamde chali ha koine Assam Chief Minister itu tamde thakise. Aru niche de he and other Assam leaders felt abandoned and betrayed by Nehru, realizing that there was no future for Assam. Choleha himself asked me to visit my father in London. He said, "You must go, my father in London." He said, "You must go and tell your father that he must speak not just for the Nagas but for Assam too." Hinaga tamde itu Assam laga Chief Minister aru Assam laga leaders kan bi itu ekdam halat bia hoina thaka aru itu Nehru bara itu Assam bi betray kori dia laga situation ekta ase. Aru Assam manukan Assam ke babigine takana future takan na thaka laga eta paise. Itu chaliha itu Chief Minister Assam bara taike itu Adino ke kogine apuni laga baba ke apuni visit koriba lagi ase tai hina koise. Aru visit jaigine kogine baba logote khali itu naga laga nimite na hogine itu Assam nimite bi koi dibi hogine tai koise tai logote. Inaga hoine itu Assam Chief Minister chaliha bara tai laga travel documents kan bi sob tai he digine tai itu London ponchibo parise aru niche de aru how did Pizzo lead the movement from the UK aru inaga question kurise tai Pizzo to kinaga itu naga freedom movement itu lead kuri na thagise UK ta thagam den tai inaga tai aru question hodise he addressed many international gatherings and told the story of the Nagas to the world. In July 1960, he addressed the world press in London. He then went to America several times. Tai arui naga reply dise. Tai bishibar international laga gatherings, meetings te tai naga history koi dise. Naga koise. Aru 1960 tebi tai itu world press London la thaga itu tan debi tai naga laga history address korise. Naga hoina aru tai bishibar itu America tebi jaigina ahise. Tai na koise. Aru nichete as Pizzo took up this issue with America, Nehru was forced to ink the 1964 ceasefire with NNC. Had Pizzo not gone abroad and told the Naga story to the global audience, Nehru would have continued the armed operation here. Tai Naga replied this Arubi. Judi Pizzo to America kan laga inaga kure nimite he itu Nehru do itu ceasefire itu agreement korise aru jodi itu Pizzo do itu foreign de jaigene naga history itu kan world logote na koise hole Nehru tai laga sipai kan logine naga manokan ge operation kori thaka thakibo inaga koise aru niche de did Pizzo wear the naga dress in Britain and how did you manage naga food there inaga arubi question korise Pizzo do itu Britain te thakatam tebi naga laga dress itu lagai ase aru tai ki naga itu naga food itu kam paigine thakise naga tai ge question korise aru tai answer dia in inland we had naga food all the time but my father was not fussy about food we used to grow our own vegetables beans mustard and the light in our garden. There, we used to get the seeds from Nagaland. My father was always well dressed. He wore suits and ties. In some special occasion, he used to wear the Angami shawl of the Pizzo tribe. Tai naga Arabic koise. Itun inland do holodo naga laga food to hodai pai thake koi. But my father was not fussy about food. Tai laga baba do hole do itu foods kanto tai select inaga selective na hoy tai ki holawi kai khabo pare ina laga ase koise aru tai kan nijor laga bagan itu banai gine itu vegetables kan beans mustard aru alag kanto takani nijor banai gine khai aru itu la kuti kanto hole do Nagaland para ani gine takam banai na kha ase ina koise aru ami laga baba do hole do tai itu suit aru ties necktie itu kan cholai aru kitiba itu special occasion thakatamte itu nijor laga engami laga shawl itu kami tai itu cholai hoigena koise moi itia ko do hole do itu 2015 30 August itu Economic Times itu newspaper te itu ola laga eta ase aru itu to hole to itu Shantanu Nandan Sharma tai para itu likhe laga ase ma age debi koi dise itu mokan yete para jania laga itu Pizzo do tai nijor nimite pola laga na hoy hole naga nimite itu tai jaigine foreign de naga laga history itu koba lagi jabra naga manokan tai ke pathai dia laga mokan yete para janise kila mana itu Miss Adino do hodai ta laga baba laga piche de bira mano aita ase ijiba tai baba laga ki ase itu kan tai sob jani gine ja mano aita ase ijiba naga mano itia confuse hone thaka Pizzo to kile polaise naga confuse hone thaka ite puri gine jani bi hogine moi itu janai ase aru moi itia itu koi dia laga jaga de bishi jaga de bi galti hombo pare kila mana moi bishi educated high educated mano na hoy hole moi laga best digine moi itu koi ase jibra komba jaga de mistake thaki che bole moi logode mo rombra mola itu comment kora jaga de comment koribi hoikene moi itu request kore ase moi apun kan logote moi itu knowledge apun kan lade education moi itu lobole mana ase moi to ekdom weak mano ase education side pele itu bra judi komba jagate itu galti thakise hole morom bra ami logote koi dibi hoikene moi itu admit koribo hoikene moi itu koi ase request kore ase kila mane english to ekdom ekta hard language ita ase sorry ekta article holebi meaning ekta alag hobo pare laga ekta preposition chotto itabi itu meaning dangor alag ho laga aro ekta itu verb ekta adjective itu kan meaning sob alag ho ja laga mogan itu dikhi pai ase itu ba bisi jagate bi moi itu galti koina thakibo pare holebi abun khani nijor itu babi lobi aro komba jagate itu dikhise hole komba jagate itu grammatical mistake koi dise hole abun kan morom bara itu tik sai gine moi ke aro sikhai debi hoigine moi itu request kore ase aji moi itu dekha do ite bara charibo thank you god bless Nagaland